college football playoff is here. The long regular season has all been building to this. And now, first-round games and home field settings. This place is going to be rocking. Welcome to Rensselaer Field in East Hartford, Connecticut, the home of the Uconn Huskies. As we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the Kentucky Wildcats, taking on the number 6 seed in the playoff, the Uconn Huskies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Hermstreet. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So Kentucky's offense going to get the chance to start this game off. Now a brand new step in this season that gets even more intense. A playoff game on a college campus, Kirk. What an environment here. What a special moment for both these teams.
Chris, we're all big fans of what we see in the playoff, especially on these college campuses. Find out how good this team on the road can be. Can they navigate the waters of dealing with not just a great team, but dealing with a hostile environment? It's a lot, but let's see if they can get it done.
He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
First down, looking to throw the football. Short pass finds the tight end. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42.
Man, this is exactly how you want to start an opening drive on the road for this offense. Really well-blocked play, pick up some nice yardage. And if you're this offensive line, this is exactly what you talked about all week long in your meetings. Establish the line of scrimmage and take control of things up front, especially early in this game. They give their running back plenty of room to rumble.
Kentucky getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away and see what happens on this next down.
Moves out of the pocket. Fires it on the move. And it's intercepted as he threw it back across his body that time. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
This is the worst thing this offense could imagine, is turning the football over in a playoff game on the road. Already an underdog, and I love the aggressive mindset to put the ball in the air and be confident in who you are, but you just can't turn it over on this big of a stage like that this early in the game.
They're going to the air on the first play. Catch made over the middle.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Second down play coming up. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? And the running back takes the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
I can see what the quarterback's trying to do here, Chris, and he gets the completion, but just no gain. There's just no room to go after the catch.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. What a catch! They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Caught by the receiver. They finally make the stop, but a chunk of play there moves the ball inside the 10. Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up 1st and goal now. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He's got it near the end zone. Touchdown, Uconn, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Kentucky offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. They start with an RPO. Quick pass to the right. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. You set it down to the offense. 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. Oh, he spins free. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
And the receiver's got it. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
This is what makes this guy so tough. It's basically an option route. With the ability to break in or out, he sets his defender up, gets leverage to the inside, and they have a nice completion.
Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Kentucky getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. On the move now. Nothing open downfield, so they'll just throw it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Avoiding the pressure, moving out to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a 1st down. Kentucky now operating in the red zone. Quick throw caught on the left side. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen, but where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
Looking to scramble. He'll avoid the sack, but is brought down after a short gain.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Makes the grab, a chance to score. Touchdown, Wildcats, as they get on the board here in this playoff game. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver, Kirk, perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball's even thrown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. A handoff to the back. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. A deep shot, but he paid for it. And the ball is picked off. Tackled after a short return to the 23. Nice play by this defense.
Chris, it looked to me like the quarterback was trying to give his man a chance to high point the ball, but he left it too far to the inside and gave the defender a real chance. Seems like an odd time and place for a lob pass.
Escapes the pocket. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this 1st quarter. Well, Kirk, Uconn has the lead here, and the 1st quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. We expect the teams to have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the 2nd quarter. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Gets rid of it on the move. Caught near the sticks. It's Page. And he'll get the 1st down yards before they finally bring him down. It's a shotgun run call. He's past the marker and still going. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
That sack sets up a 2nd down and long. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And they convert on 3rd down. Move the ball to the 36.
Well, when you play zone defense on 3rd down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the 1st down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
It's 2nd and 10 off the incompletion. Ball at the 36 still. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Takes a hit just as he lets it fly. That pass ball is incomplete.
Well, this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right. But man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
And it's intercepted as he threw it into heavy traffic that time. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, we're just here in this 1st half, and this defense is all over it. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
First play of the drive, they come out throwing. A short completion to the tight end. Big man finally brought down by the quarterback. That was a tough assignment. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Pass caught. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. 1st and 10 play coming up. Now they call a run. Breaks free. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
They stop him, but it's a first down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
And the back now goes in motion. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Looking deep to the right side. Oh, he makes the catch. Brought down quickly, but the game moves the football to the 30.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He finds his man.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. Looking to throw yet again. It's an outbound. The catch made. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal. The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Bring the pressure, and down he goes.
That's a big sack by this defense here on 1st down. Now, the offense still has opportunities to rectify this situation, but it's not the best way to start a 1st and goal situation.
Launching one to the end zone. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Hey, Chris, let's give credit to this defense. Forced into the red zone, backs against the goal line, but they're fighting and breaking up what they can.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. 3rd and goal, looking to throw for it. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. And they'll bring him down after a short gain. Moves the football inside the 5. So a field goal attempt coming up now. So from the left hash, this is just a chip shot. And it's good right down the middle.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. He escapes the pocket. He'll try a pass here. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And the gain is good enough for a 1st down near the 38.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the 1st down.
So one play moves the ball to the 38. Another 1st down. Breaks an open space. 1st down and more. He's still running. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
No gain on the play.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Going to try to use his legs here. And the junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Handoff here from the shotgun. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
Kentucky getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Moves out of the pocket. Breaks free. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
It is 1st and goal. A great chance to claim the lead before the break here. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards. Good push inside there by that offensive line.
2nd and goal for the offense. Oh, it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Oh, that is a tough drop for the offense. This tight end is normally very reliable as an option down here in the red zone. And if the quarterback can't depend on him in these situations, it can really limit what you can do as an offense.
It's worth a goal from the 5, but no field goals at the goal for him. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Kentucky. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
13, Uconn 10.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee, and they'll bring the football to the 25-yard line. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Short connection to the tight end here. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Throws a stiff arm. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a 1st down. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the 2nd half.
All right, Kevin, thank you for the update. All right, let's get the 2nd half going now. The kickoff team is out there. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the Uconn offense back on the field now. The ground game ineffective in the first half. Let's see if they stay patient or look to open up with pass game. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack in their game.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, Chris, after another sack, these guys are going to be facing another third down and long situation. It seems like that's been the theme in this football game. They cannot stay on schedule offensively. It's making it very easy for the defense to get after the quarterback when you know he's in a must-throw situation.
On the run, he'll let it go. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes enough.
Looking to make a play deep downfield. The pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
And this one is caught. He make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up with a first down at the 47.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go with the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. And they wrap it up after the completion, just short of the first down marker.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
First down and 10 now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. From the pocket, delivers over the middle.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Running back with the football. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Can he get there on the ground? Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And that will bounce and roll out of bounds, so no return. And here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Receiver makes the grab. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. They mix it up with a run. Again, makes it second and medium. And he'll set up to throw. Looking right, this one caught. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
The first down pass is complete on the screen.
Now it's second down here. And here's the handoff. Breaking tackles. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Try to convert with a sweep. Kentucky getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And he dumps it off to the tight end. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a 1st down.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. On the move now. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down. This is becoming a long drive. Here's play number 9. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. The pass rush closing in. Finds his man. It's Allen. The gain is not enough for 1st down, so it brings up a 4th and short. Kentucky has moved into the red zone now. Running play called on 4th down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. And he'll scoot out of bounds after a short gain. Not enough for the 1st down.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time, before he can get out, they keep him to a short gain.
And the long drive continues. The offense just grinding away here. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Stopped short of the touchdown, but the offense is set up now 1st and goal. The defense backed up against their own end zone. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wildcats. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
And they'll run it into the end zone, so now it's an 11-point lead. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Powering through the defender. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
And that's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
Tries the right with a quick throw. Caught with room to run. He makes the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2nd down after that previous play. Handoff running right. Stop there for no gain, and that brings us to the end of the 3rd quarter. Well, Kirk, Kentucky has the lead here. And as we've reached the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. All right, here comes the 4th quarter. Everything to play for here. Who is going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Running back grabs it on a screen. Good job of the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the first down marker. So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. Made his first attempt, but this one is from 49 yards out. Med kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Now, I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Looking to pass here on second down. Looking to scramble. Looks like he's going to run it. Fights off a defender. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Boy, this defense, everything you want from them they do here except contain the quarterback. Nobody's open downfield. They pressure the quarterback. The only problem is they can't keep him short of the first down mark.
Here's the second down play. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Makes the catch. It's Page. They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. This Kentucky offense is quickly moving down the field. Caught behind the line. It's Page. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock. But these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
The offense has done well to chew some clock here. Now they'll come up on second down. And the quarterback keeps it here. Looking for the end zone, has a lane. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Kentucky.
Chris, I don't care what era we're talking about in college football. Defending the option when it's really well executed, one of the toughest things that defense can do. And this quarterback deserves a lot of credit. A great feel of when to pull it and when to give it. This time he keeps it himself for the touchdown.
Return begins inside the 10. Here comes the Huskies offense back on the field. Any hopes of staying alive in the playoff depend on making a play, scoring and scoring quickly here. It's desperation time. Here's a screen pass to the running back. They make the tackle, but that screen pass call worked out. They gained the first down yardage.
Hey, you're down by a couple possessions late in the game. That's exactly how you want to start this drive. Let's see what they can do with it after that nice game.
On the run here, taking a deep shot. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain. The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. And he's back to throw again on second down. And he finds the running back in the flat. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
You know, a lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum. It comes off to a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
Looking for a man deep on the right side. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got it, and no for a first down. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Looking to throw it on first down. Snags a quick throw. Gets out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Pass caught. Second down now. And he drops back in the gun. It's a quick grab. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Looking to throw again. Looks left and finds his target there. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. Looking for a man. And he can hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Boy, if he just would have been able to catch the ball in this drag route, there's a ton of space ahead of him. It's an unfortunate drop here for the offense.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And they convert on third. Football at the 20 now. First down in the red zone. They move the 6. They'll hurry to the line here on first down now. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. Makes the grab on the move. They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense first and goal from the 10. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half. The talk strategy here. On first and 10, looking to throw. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back. Second down and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Huskies.
Chris, they're not quite out of this game just yet. With under 2 minutes to go, they're down by 9. I'd kick the extra point here. Make it a one-possession game, and then try to recover that onside kick, and you got a real shot.
No problem on the snowy field. The PAT is good. On the hands team, all over that to make the recovery.
Well, they didn't really have much of a choice. Had to go with his onside kick, but as we all know, such a low chance of actually recovering this. It was likely their only option if they wanted to get another shot and try to get the football back.
So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And the punt team now on to kick it away. And a timeout stops the clock with 8 seconds remaining.
Timeout, Kentucky.
It's a one-possession game. They'll elect to go for it here on fourth down. This could be the game here. He escapes the pocket. Incomplete under heavy pressure. Big fourth down stop.
Man, I am shocked that they went for this here on fourth down. Playing with the lead, I think they must have saw something that they felt they could come up with that easy completion. But
deep shot toward the end zone. And it's incomplete. They come up empty in the end zone as the clock runs out. That will wrap the game up. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now